If you're interested in going to college online, today I'm going to break down 15 of the very easiest online bachelor's degrees that you can earn. Every single one of these bachelor's degrees that I'm going to discuss can be earned in less than 1 year. Yes, I'm talking entire 4-year college degrees that can be earned in less than 1 year. So if you'd like a breakdown of all 15 of those very, very easy bachelor's degrees, stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Ryan Swayt, and I used to be a 2-time college dropout, making just $12 an hour. Then I learned how to hack college and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you how.
All right, so like I said, I'm going to break down the 15, in my opinion, the 15 easiest bachelor's degrees that you can earn. All these degrees can be earned in less than 1 year. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my entire list, break it down for you, and then I'm going to tell you exactly how to earn each of these degrees in less than 1 year. Now, I've done ranked lists before where I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. In this video, I'm talking about degrees in different fields of study, so it is a little bit hard to rank them, one easier than the other, because everyone's got different strengths. Some people are better at math, some people are better at science, some people are better at business. So I'm going to just give you each of these 15 degrees, and then you can see what's going to be a good fit for you. So let's jump over to my computer, and I will break down each of these bachelor's degrees, and you can decide if any of these will be a good fit for you. So the first one I want to talk about is I'm going to go into some business degrees. In my opinion, business degrees are some of the very easiest college degrees to earn, and especially to accelerate. So if you're wanting to earn a college degree way faster and you're interested in some type of career in business, these degrees should be fairly simple and fairly easy for you. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is the easiest one, business management. It's just like your basic core business degree. If you don't know of a specific niche that you want to go into in the business field, a business management degree can open a lot of different doors for you, and you can earn these degrees really, really quickly. Next, I'm going to talk about human resources. If you don't know what human resources are, most big companies have what's called an HR department or a human resources department. And what HR does, or human resources does, is they're generally in charge of hiring people, firing people, training employees, and oftentimes in charge of payroll and making sure employees get their paychecks. So if that's stuff that's interesting to you, there are always going to be HR jobs available because there are lots of big companies. Now, if you're interested in working for smaller companies, a lot of smaller companies don't have HR departments because they're run by lots of employees that are kind of the jack of all trade type employees who multitask, right? But in these big companies, there's usually specific employees just for the HR tasks and stuff like that. So that's HR for you. It's a really easy degree to earn. Now, the next degree I want to talk about is an advertising or a marketing degree. If you're interested in advertising or marketing, though that field's pretty self-explanatory. It's a really, really easy degree to earn. This is actually the degree that I earned myself, and I earned my entire marketing degree in 9 months flat. So if you're interested in those fields, really, really good degree to earn, and can, I guess, lead to a really, really good career, because advertising and marketing, it's something that's going to be around forever and ever, right? Companies always need help selling stuff. So there you go. Now, the last business degree I want to talk about is accounting. Okay. I will specify, if you are interested in accounting, make sure you're good with numbers, okay? Make sure you're good with numbers. You're also going to need to learn some accounting law. Of course, you're going to need to learn what the tax laws are to do accounting, right? So there is stuff like that, but accounting degrees can pretty easily be earned in less than a year. So if you're interested in accounting, it's a really good degree to have, and you'll likely always have a decent job. It is a field that changes frequently, like as you can see when you go do your taxes, there are all these different tax softwares where you can do your taxes at home by yourself and you don't need an accountant. But big companies will always need accountants, so there will be job openings for business type accounting if that's something you're interested in. Now, next I want to go into healthcare degrees. The options are a little bit more limited with healthcare, but I'll give you some stipulations, okay? A lot of people that go into healthcare, they want to be doctors or surgeons or really, really specialized healthcare employees. And here's something that's pretty cool is that these degrees that I'm about to talk about, what a lot of people do is they'll accelerate one of these degrees and use these degrees as their undergrad, and then they'll transfer into medical school and go into medical school the traditional way, okay? So instead of getting your undergrad in 4 to 6 years, you can get your undergrad in a matter of months, then transfer over into medical school, and you're saving yourself a few years on the front end of your college journey. So as you can't accelerate medical school or becoming a doctor or a surgeon, you can accelerate a lot of the undergrad work. So the first thing I want to talk about is going to be healthcare administration type degrees or healthcare management degrees. Okay, so this can be anything from learning how to run a hospital and be the head of a hospital. And these healthcare management degrees, you can also go on and get your MBA, your master's in business administration in healthcare management. And you can get both and you can accelerate both. Okay, so if you're into healthcare management, you can get it done really, really quickly and get some pretty cool jobs with this degree. But you can also get a healthcare management or an administration type healthcare degree and then transfer over into medical school. And you can learn the business side of healthcare, and then you can go learn caring for patients and being a doctor or a surgeon or whatever. And you can have the knowledge of both. The cool thing about this is a lot of doctors and a lot of surgeons, they have their own practices, and they do need to learn those skills to run those practices, right? So it can be a really good fit for undergrad work as well. Now, if you do want to work with patients, but you don't have years of your life to give to medical school and things like that, nursing is a very good degree to have. Nurses make pretty good money, and you can accelerate your nursing degree. So you literally can become a registered nurse in like less than a year. And then you can go on in another 6 to 12 months and earn your BSN. And your BSN is essentially, it's being a registered nurse and having a bachelor's degree in nursing on top of that. And it's kind of like a one status level higher of nurse, so you can get better jobs and more promotions and things like that. So these are the two healthcare degrees I want to talk about. These healthcare administration type degrees, you can go into specific degrees where you're doing like data stuff, like analyzing data, or you're doing book work or bookkeeping, things like that. There are different types of administration degrees, but these are the general fields in the healthcare industry where you can accelerate college degrees and get into those fields a lot faster. Now, let's dive into some technology degrees, okay? Technology is always growing. It's a really good thing to have knowledge in, right? The first one I want to talk about is IT, okay? Like your traditional information technology degree or an IT management degree, okay? You can get jobs with big companies running IT departments and things like that. And you can get these bachelor's degrees in under a year as well. Now, the next, and this one's getting big, and it's pretty popular right now, and that's cybersecurity. It's basically taking big computer networks for companies and protecting them so that they don't get hacked and things like that. Okay, so if you're wanting to learn about the protection side or the security side of technology, cybersecurity is a pretty popular field right now, and you can earn the degree in less than a year. So that's really good news, right? The next is going to be like technology data analytics or data management. So if you're into the data stuff, you can accelerate these degrees very quickly as well. And another degree, I'm a big fan of this degree, and it is computer science. Okay, computer science is a really popular degree right now, and basically it's I would compare it to like a problem solver in the technology world. So if you're working with technology and you like technology and you've got a problem solving brain, computer science degrees can open a lot of doors for you and get you some pretty cool jobs. So if that's interesting to you, you can go do some research on what types of jobs you can get with a computer science degree. And you can accelerate these degrees really, really quickly, like in as little as 6 months. So that's very, very cool as well. Now, another really popular technology degree right now is software development. Basically coding and building new computer softwares or phone apps and things like that. They're all the cool software and applications that we use. People build those. And if you want to learn how to build that kind of stuff, software development could be a really cool degree for you. Now, the last, I guess, section of degrees I want to talk about are teaching degrees, okay? And the first one is going to be elementary education. And obviously, the more advanced students you teach, the more advanced principles you need to learn in college, right? So teaching elementary school children, the college curriculum is going to be definitely easier than if you're trying to be a college professor and teach mathematics in college or something like that. So that would be a good example. Teaching degrees, the higher level students you teach, the harder the degree is going to get. But these elementary education degrees, they're very easy. So if you want to be a teacher, like an elementary school teacher, you can literally get this done in a matter of months. Get your college degree and get a job as a teacher. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is special education. Okay. There's a huge need for special ed teachers all across the entire country. There are special needs children in pretty much every school in America. They're just kids with learning disabilities and special needs across the board that need help. It's a very noble profession. If you like serving and working with children in these situations, there's going to be a job need for you as well. So you can accelerate those degrees really, really quickly. And the next is going to be science education, okay? And you can get science education degrees in all sorts of different types of sciences, okay? From physics to biology to chemistry, all sorts of different science-based education degrees. You can earn these degrees really quickly. So if you have a specific interest in sciences, it's a good thing to get into. And the last degree I want to talk about is mathematics. And you might be thinking, math is hard. Well, it is hard for a lot of us, but there are a lot of people that are really, really good at math, and it comes naturally. If you want to be a math teacher, you can earn a mathematics teaching degree in less than 1 year, which is just amazing, right? Now, these degrees you can all earn in under a year, and I will add that there are more degrees. These aren't the only degrees you can earn in as little as a year. You can earn more than this, okay? These are just like the most popular, easy degrees that I've come up with. If you know of any others, feel free to leave them below in the description. The last thing I want to talk about is how in the world can you earn these degrees in under a year, right? Because colleges and universities, they want us to follow their 4+ year degree plans and follow their path to graduation. Well, sadly, if we follow their path to graduation, it's going to take us 4+ years to earn a bachelor's degree. And this is a kind of a little secret colleges hide from you. 4 years is not the average. The average bachelor's degree graduate takes more than 6 years to earn a bachelor's degree. It takes a long time, right? If we follow the college's path for us, it's going to take us years and years to earn our college degree. But there is an alternative, okay? Each of these degrees, there are paths where you can test out of your college classes. testing out. You've probably heard of testing out of college classes before. It sounds a lot more difficult than it is. It, in fact, is much easier than you would even imagine. The trick is you need to find a college that offers a program that will allow you to test out of your classes. The easiest way to do this, there are a couple different ways to do this. You can purchase tests online through third-party services like CLEP, if you've ever heard of CLEP testing. That, in my opinion, is the harder way to accelerate a college degree. The easiest way, in my opinion, starts with step one, finding a competency-based education program. Competency-based education is essentially, if you know the material, you get to take the test and you move on to the next class. Well, the cool thing is you can skip all the textbooks, all the homework, all the quizzes, all that stuff, and you can just learn what you need to learn and move on. It's that simple, right? Now, this test, colleges that offer programs like this, they don't actually want you to graduate in less than a year, because the longer you're in school, the more tuition you have to pay, right? So unfortunately, they do not show you exactly how to do this. What I've done is I've created a video training. It's absolutely free, where I walk you through the 3-step process of accelerating your degree. I call this process degree hacking. And if you'd like to learn the exact 3-step process that I used to earn an entire bachelor's degree in just 9 months, I'm going to leave a link to a free training right down below in the video description. To access the video description, if you're on your phone, all you have to do is tap on the title of the video right below, and it will open up the video description, and there will be a link right in there where you can go watch this free training. Like I said, it's totally free, no strings attached. You can go and watch that and learn exactly how to graduate in a matter of months instead of years. And my hope is that this training helps you graduate even faster than I did. That would be wonderful. And yeah, so click that link, watch the free training. I hope you've loved the video. I hope it's opened your eyes and opened your mind to faster ways to earning college degrees. This process is legit, I promise. It's life-changing. Colleges don't want you to know about this because you don't have to pay as much tuition if you graduate faster, and they want you to pay more tuition, right? But people have been using processes like this for decades. Colleges just kind of hide this away from us because they don't want you to use it. I'm more than happy to teach you how. Click the link down below. If you have any questions, just please let me know in the video description. And like the video. If you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe to the channel, and you'll start seeing more really cool videos where I teach you how to graduate and earn your college degree faster while saving a whole lot of money in tuition. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you in the next video.